everyone, hope you're all okay. Hope you had an amazing Halloween. It has been a very hectic, stressful household for the past, I'd say 3 weeks really, but this past week has been just something else. I won't get into it because we have a lovely little package gifted by ℙ𝕆𝔻𝕻, and it is released today. This is the House of Giving collection. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh my god, we're going to go through each colour individually and I will swatch them all as well. Don't forget you can save 30% using my code ℎ𝕆𝕻𝕻30. I think I got disturbed then because I picked it up. Yes, one of my kids walked in. So we have Aura Autumn Aura, Divine Glam, Autumn Aura, yeah, Divine Glam, Milky Way, absolutely love this one, absolutely gorgeous. Astral Projection, Scorpio Season, Astro Pie, Pure Nature, and Purple Era. So let's give them all a swatch and I'll try and catch you up really quickly with like the short story of what's been happening. Okay, so you know my mum's had 2 more extra heart surgeries, came home on the 12th of October. She went back in the following Friday with pneumonia and a blood clot on her lungs, came back out 4 days later with antibiotics and blood thinners. Went to visit her a couple of days later. I was visiting her every day, and then I visited her on the Thursday. I got there at 2:30 in the afternoon, and at 2 to 3 she had a stroke in front of us. Yeah, so that, it was very, very emotional, still emotional. We dialed the emergency services straight away, and they only took like 15 minutes to turn up, and when she came home, which I'm really surprised about, so the ambulance ended up taking her at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but she got back at 1 a.m. So I went down to my mum's and I literally just sat and watched her while she slept and let my dad get some rest to make sure that she was okay. I couldn't for the life of me figure out why the hospital would send her home. I know they'd been observing her for like 7 hours, but she just had a stroke. Why weren't they keeping her in? So I was like, no, I'm coming down and I'm sitting there and I'm watching. But thankfully she is on the mend. I'm going down every day to make sure that she's okay and to sit with her and make sure my dad can get some rest and do jobs that he needs to do, because he doesn't want to leave her alone. She has a bed downstairs now, and my dad has taken it upon himself to sleep either on the chair or on a sofa next to her. They've been together for 52 years, so it's got to be hard to even like take a step back and see what's going on with your wife, sort of thing. It was really emotional to see, because my mum got really upset when it happened, and obviously my dad was trying to comfort her and tell her everything was okay. So that's just a little catch up of what's been going on. So I've swatched them and I've done a matte top coat on the bottom half and a glossy on the top, so you can see what they look like, matte or glossy. So I'm going to do a little design, super easy, super autumnal. I love it. I really want it on my nails now. So I'm using Milky Way, and that is going to be on, so this one is the thumb, and that is actually going to be on the thumb, the index, no, the thumb, the middle and the ring finger. And I do 2 coats of it. I'm going to put Astro Pie, Autumn Aura and Divine Glam on a palette, and then we're going to create with, what was the first one? Autumn Aura, the pale one. It's like a really pale terracotta, you know, like a strawberry shape. Do a couple of them and give it a cure, and then we're going to use Divine Glam to create a little hat on top, and it's a tiny little acorn. I always feel like November is a really difficult month to do nails for, a bit like January. So you've got it smack bang in between October, Halloween and Christmas. Some people aren't ready for Christmas yet. We're still wanting autumn designs, and it is a bit tricky to do, in my opinion anyway. A lot of people, I know, it's so easy for them to think of ideas and just put it down. I struggle a lot, but I loved that I came up with this, and I think it's super simple, it's super easy, it's super autumnal. Yeah, I love it. I've used ℙℝ𝕆𝔻𝕻 to create some little tiny dots to give it a little bit of I don't know what I'm giving it. And then Pure Nature to do a few little leaves as well. And then I do actually, once it's all cured, I mix a little bit of Divine Glam, the brown, with Pure Nature, the green, to create a bit of a browny green to do like a stem that's going through the leaf. And then once I have cured them all, I do end up putting a base coat on, curing that, and then putting a matte top coat on. I know not many people like matte top coats. I think autumn really screams matte top coats, in my opinion. If you don't like them, that is absolutely fine. To look at, I think they look lovely. To wear, for me, really don't like matte top coat nails. I like the shiny, glossy feel. If I feel my nails, I want them to be shiny. So this is the index finger, and this is Autumn Aura. So I'll do 2 coats of that. And then I've grabbed a striping brush, and I'm going to get the green Pure Nature and just go down on the right side, down on the left side and across. So like a grid pattern, but a bit skewiff, a bit off. We're not creating a perfect grid. And I do apologise about my voice. I know it's very croaky and very deep. I'm feeling a little bit run down. But yeah, a plaid, you could put your lines pretty much wherever you want, to be honest. As long as you've got some going vertical and some horizontal, and you whack a few different colours on there, it's a plaid. It really doesn't matter. It's going to look fabulous anyway. Okay, and then once the green is cured, ℙℏ𝕆𝔻 for the other line. So I only do 2 lines for this, one to the right of the green and one above the green. Give that a cure, and we're going to get Milky Way. We're going to go to the right of the left line green, and then above the top green, and then we can give that a cure. But we haven't quite finished with it yet. We want to do a little bit of something extra. So this is the pinky nail, and we're taking Autumn Aura, and we're going to do the same lines that we did for the green on the index finger. And then this is ℙℏ𝕆𝔻, so this is going in the same spot as the index, I think, and the same for the Milky Way, exactly the same spot. Give them all a cure, give them a matte top coat. I like to base, then matte, because the lines are a little bit bumpy and you want to make it nice and smooth. So that's them all matted. I love them already. They're just beautiful. Then I've grabbed the gold gel paint from ℙℝ𝕆𝔻𝕻, and I'm just going to create a few little dots on the acorn and leafy pattern nails and give them a cure. The gel paints take 60 seconds and the polishes take 30, so bear that in mind when you are using a mixture of the two. And I think it just creates a little bit extra sparkle, because we all need a little bit of sparkle in our lives, don't we? So for the plaid nails, I'm just going to create 4 lines, just like we did with the green. And we're going to go to the right of the Milky Way, below the green, to the right of the ℙℏ𝕆𝔻𝕻, is that right? Yep. And then in between those 2 bottom lines, exactly the same on the right nail, on the pinky nail. And yeah, once they're cured, they're all done. I absolutely love these. They're so pretty. Let me know what you think as well. Don't forget, you can save 30% using my code LittleNailRoom30. Everything I've used will be linked in the description box down below, and I do apologise again for Sunday's video not being ready. This video very nearly wasn't ready. It is currently 25 to 12 and this is supposed to be up in 25 minutes. So if we get there, woohoo! If not, it's okay. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!